Happy Harry Potter book night! I am so excited to celebrate with you guys this year, though I do wish we could be in person. First off, I'm going to show you guys how to make our craft, a wonderful little monster book of monsters. Our first 15 packets that went out did include items to make this craft. So just about everything you need for this craft is included in the bag. The only thing that is not included is glue. Today I am going to use Eleanor's washable clear glue. You can also use the white glue, you could use craft glue, you could use a hot glue gun. You just need some type of glue to help hold everything together. So my pieces are a little bit different. I used a slightly different brown that I happen to have at home that I cut to make work for today's craft. So what we're gonna do first is take our teeth pieces and we are going to set them on the brown to kind of figure out where you want to put them. You want them so that the teeth are just slightly off of the brown. Kind of figure out where you want them and then grab your glue and we are going to put glue on these. Now you don't want too much glue because then it will take forever to dry, especially eventually when we glue the paper down, and the glue can go through the paper, it can just hinder the project. So just a little bit of glue, we're gonna put that down on there and then do the other side. And we're gonna put this on so that it just goes over so you can see the teeth. So then when you do it, you can see that the teeth show up on either side from under the brown. So we are going to take your tongue, and it can go on either side, whichever part you want the tongue, you want the bottom to sit on, because wherever the tongue is, that is where we are eventually going to put our sticky notes. Both sides are completely the same, so it really in the end should not matter which side you decide to do. And it's up to you how far out you want your tongue to go out. I'm gonna set it up just a tad bit over. And I think I'm gonna add a little bit more glue because I didn't go down quite far enough and I wanna make sure it stays on. So now we have that part. Now, like I said, the piece that has your tongue, that is where we are going to put the Post-it notes. So, first, you want to figure out which part it opens at. So you want the opening part, the part where you lift up and pull a sticky note off, you want that to open where the opening is going to be, okay? So I'm going to flip it over. You want your backing to your Post-it notes, and I'm just going to put enough glue that I know it's going to stick. You don't want a lot because it can be overwhelming to the paper and just go through. And then you want to put it on there so that it's kind of to the end here towards the teeth. It's kind of getting close to the edge, probably where the brown is, but you don't want it to go over because then it'll show up once we fold it together. Now we have our cardstock. This is going to go on the other end here. And once again, you want it to be a little bit closer to the end, but not too close that it's going to go over the teeth. So you can glue one side, and you don't need a ton of glue. You don't need an overabundance. And then I'm going to push it down. Now, while I'm putting mine together really quickly here, depending on the glue, you may want to take some time and let things sit and dry. So now we have our inside together. Now you want to take this piece, you want to fold them together, and we are going to put our eyes on. Now, you can put them on here however you want. That is completely up to you. I am going to kind of put mine on a little lopsided because it's a monster book of monsters. You don't want them to look perfect, do you? So these are the one thing that you may want to let sit and dry for a little bit just to make sure that they stay on. This could be one reason to use craft glue or a hot glue. I have not done work with googly eyes in a while, and attaching them to felt, this may work perfectly fine. Or maybe down the road that they start to come off, they don't want to stay together. It is up to you and also what you have available at home. You could also decide to add some extra things to your Monster Book of Monsters. You could add some string or something around the end from like the bottom to the top to help keep it together. So there we go, we have our Monster Book of Monsters. So I would love to see your pictures.
And there we are. Isn't he cute? I hope you guys have fun making him. Like I said, the items can be picked up really easily from Walmart if you still need items or if you want to make some more. I would love to see what they turn out like. Don't forget to share them with us on social media, tag us, email them to us. We'd love to see what you guys are up to tonight. Have a great night. Bye.